Hello?
Actually,
Sir,
I'm think.
Hello.
we can't hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Vijay, forward the notes on a daily basis. We are not receiving the notes.
Yes. At the end of the session, I'll forward you. Hive and Hbase integration. Hbase perform OLTP operations. Hbase can't perform batch operations. To perform OLTP and batch, Hbase to be integrated with Hive, so it can perform both OLTP and batch. In Hive and Hbase integration, right? Hive table backend will be Hbase instead of HDFS. Advantage, we can process Hbase data using SQL queries. Hbase shell commands are used for random operations, but not for sequential filters transformations, right? If Hbase table is integrated with Hive or Impala, we can perform all batch operations, related operations. Generally, for Hive table, the backend storage is HDFS. The backend storage is HDFS. If Hive integrated, right, Hive table backend is Hbase table. When you submit SQL statement, Hive starting fetching data from Hbase table. Query will be executed in MapReduce execution model. Both and Hive Hbase are integrated, right? When you create Hive table, a table is also created automatically in Hbase also. You can insert data in Hbase table. You can also see in Hive also, right? Check it how to open Hive and how to open Hbase.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, sir. I could not find these videos in my drive. So it is asking me to. So I don't have access to for these videos
Once you give me a message, right?
in
Yes.
WhatsApp.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay.
Control Shift T. See, Control Shift T, open one more terminal. For Hive, HIVE, Hive. Just you can say how to open Hive, 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 you can say. Just say Hive, Hive gets opened. Say yes. Let the Hive gets opened. Meanwhile, Control Shift T, open one more terminal. How to start Hbase? Yes, everyone.
Hbase.
Start -hbase dot sh. Dot sh. Okay. Now say Hive is starting, right? Hive is also starting. So Hbase shell, Hbase space shell.
With that, for Hive also we need to execute a shell script. Can you use previous window, Hive window?
Just say Hive, that's enough.
Okay.
Just say Hive.
What is that in the first window?
First window, just starting storage components, storing processing components.
Okay.
For HDFS, right?
Okay. Thanks.
That's okay. So second window, just Hive is opening. Third window, Hbase shell is opening. Next, I'll open MySQL and also sqoop. Next, MySQL and sqoop, I'll come back to it. But before that, I want to show you Hbase integration and inserting data into that. So Hive is got open, Control L you say, okay. You will get HIV Hive. Here also you can say show tables. Show tables. In Hive, if you say show tables, all the available tables in Hive it will display. So these are the tables Hive tab to Hive tab. Okay. These are the tables in Hive which are already existing. List you say all the tables HEMP, HEMP1, HEMP2, HEMP DPT. Now in the Hive, if you say HIV Hive, Hive prompt is open, right? Yes. Control L, right. Now create a table. How to create a table? Just like in Hive HQL, similar to SQL, right? How to create a
Create
table in SQL? Create a
table name.
table name. What is that? Hive Hive HBase tab one, table one, right? Yes.
Data type and
Okay. Create table Hive HBase tab one, right? This is the table name. This is my Hive HBase tab one is my table name, right?
data type.
So here column name, data type, column name, data type, ID, integer, name, name, please be in mute, name string, salary integer, salary integer, right? Three columns. ID, employee name and salary. This is creating a table. Hive table you are creating. How you are going to integrate this with HBase? We need to type this command, this entire statement. How you are going to stored by, right? Yes. Stored by, yes. org dot apache dot hadoop dot hive dot apache dot hadoop dot hive dot hbase dot org apache hadoop hive dot hbase dot hbase storage handler h capital b capital hbase storage handler storage s capital storage handler h capital, right? Storage handler stored by org.apache.hadoop.hive.hbase.hbase storage handler. Remember this should be common, right? For all the HBase, Hive HBase integration table stored by this. With Saturday properties. Means this third line Salday properties. Second statement states that hive Hbase integration. The third statement, Salday properties, saying that how hive and Hbase column are going to get mapped. How hive and Hbase column are going to get mapped. So here I'm clearly providing within double quotes Hbase dot columns, Hbase dot columns dot mapping, Hbase dot columns dot mapping equal to S. Now, open double quotes. The first one, the first column, whatever is there, colon key, yes. The first row, whatever is there, will be taken as key, yes. What is that row key, right? First, whatever that column, first column will be taken as the row key. And the second one, second column, third column, whatever is there. So here I'm specifying the column family name as X. X is the column family name. And in that add a column name. This name is that X, comma. Next column family X, same as sal. See the next two columns, name and salary. With column family X, you can provide and say, right? Enter. Now table has to be created in Hive and also table also should be created in Hbase. The third line gives that Hive Hbase columns mapping. Yes, created. Taken 8 seconds to create this table. Stored by yes. Now
Hello,
how
sir.
select
This ID you haven't taken.
ID will be taken as the row key. See the
How
first,
it will come to know this ID will become the row key, sir?
whichever the first column, right, we are specifying that will be taken as the row key. So generally, while creating Hive table, the first column, whatever you specify, will be taken as the row key. So accordingly, you provide that first column, employee ID or customer
Means
ID.
we need to take care of that. First column must be a primary key.
Yeah, first it should be as a primary key, or first column, whatever you are providing, will be taken as a row key in Hbase table. So while creating this table, see that the first column you provide that whichever you want as row key, keep it as the first column. Select star from yes. Select a star from Hive Hbase. Hive Hbase tab 1, right? Check it. It's empty here as of now. Now go to Hbase and check now. Now again you say list. Now can you see with that name a table gets created? Hive Hbase tab 1, can you see? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hive Hbase tab 1, you can see right now. Now scan. Empty set. Now inserting data into Hbase table. Now inserting data into Hbase table, right? Yes. I want to insert data into Hbase table. How to insert data into Hbase table? What is the command? Put.
Come.
Put command. Put Hive Hbase tab 1. Next after this, Put the table name next.
Column. Row key.
Row key.
Row key, right? 101 row key. Next, column family. What is the column family given in the Hive table? What is the column family given in that?
X.
X.
X is the column family. X. Can you see in the Hive table what is the column family given? X. Next. X of, and what is the column?
Name.
And salary. Column families. What is it? Find a class. Someone said that it's create table Hive Hbase tab and stored by org.apache.hadoop.hive.hbase. Hbase dot it is. Ravindra D, right? Hbase dot.
Okay, Hbase dot.
Hbase storage handler, right? And also remove that S. ID should not be, ID should not be there. For X of ID should not be there.
Okay.
Series. Only name and salary. Yes. Now put Hbase, Hive Hbase tab 1, M101, right? Now name. Some name. Okay. Now salary. X of sal. Sal 10,000. Salary 10,000, right? Yes. Now check it. Enter. Now you say scan. Now can you see, right? Yes, two records. That is two columns got added. Now go and check in this. Retrieve the same data in Hive. Go and check in Hive also. Yes.
Sir, here we can put the salary and name in the one statement, right? You have put in the different statement the salary.
Hmm?
Can we put that in the same single statement?
Name and salary.
Yeah.
How will you give that values? So at a time, put command can insert only one.
Yeah, we have to create the table. No? We have not created the table.
Which table?
Put command we have inserted inside this have Hbase tab 1. Value are inserting.
Table is created, right? Table created from Hive.
So like for
Okay.
each column, we have to write a different statement.
So for every column value, if you are inserting, you need to write one put command.
Okay.
So here, yes. Now go and check in Hive. You have inserted the data in the Hbase. Go and check in the Hive. It has to be reflected, right? Retrieve the same data in Hive table. Okay. Now say select star from Hive Hbase tab. Now can you see the data now? What is the employee ID, name, and salary? This is row oriented, that is column oriented. Okay, now, okay, understood, right? Hive and Hbase table integration, creating a table here. In Hbase also it got created. In Hbase, if you have inserted in Hive also data got inserted, right? Yes.
The
Now,
column headers are not shown, right? Column headers.
column headers.
Yeah, like
No.
in the name of the column that is not showing.
No, it won't be shown. just prints that select star from hive Hbase tab 1 will display it. Now just check this. Whenever you're creating a hive Hbase integrated table, you're seeing the same table name in hive and Hbase, but I want a different, but I want a different names. Whenever I'm creating here, whenever I'm creating a table here, 1 second. Here, see what are the available hive tables. For example,
Sir, here one question, like suppose in Hbase we have a 5 record in a table with 5 different column. So then we have to write 25 put statement.
yes, that's what we discussed, right?
Okay. Okay.
If 10 records, in each record 10 columns, 10 employee records has got 6 columns, EAD, name, salary, sex, department, number, city, right?
Hmm.
So 10 rows if you want, in
Hmm.
each row 6 columns, 60 put commands.
Okay. Okay.
So instead of that, at a time, we have used that sqoop command to bring data from database to Hbase at a time.
Right.
Hive is equivalent to SQL. So can't we use the insert commands in the Hive directly instead of going one by one each row?
One by one each row. Yes, we can load it a file directly into Hive.
Okay.
Directly we can load a file itself into Hive table.
Like importing from SQL, right?
Directly from MySQL also directly we can import the data into Hive table. From SQL table, from database table, directly you can import data into Hive table also directly using sqoop. Okay, fine.
If you're not integrated with Hbase, where Hive table default store?
In HDFS only.
Okay,
And
not
that
H.
too in
Okay.
HDFS only, and that too the path will be slash user hive warehouse in that particular folder path. It gets
Yeah. Okay, got it.
okay. Now check this. You have created a table hive Hbase tab 1. You have created a table hive Hbase tab 1. Same in hive it got created. In Hbase also it got created with the same name. But it doesn't want with the same name. Same name it has got created in hive and Hbase. But whenever I create a table in hive HV tab 1, hive tab 1, in Hbase, it has Hbase tab 1. Hbase tab 1 should be created. Whenever I create this hive table, immediately Hbase tab 1 has to be created. Understood? I doesn't want, just saying that I doesn't want with the same names. Okay. Previously, if you are creating a table with the Hive, with the same name table got created in Hbase. But here in Hive, it should say Hive tab 1. In Hbase, it should say Hbase tab 1. Is Hive tab 1 already available? Now try to say yes. Everyone try to say. If you want to integrate Hive table with different Hbase table name.
Create table.
Now check this. Create a table. Yes.
Hive table employee like that.
HV tab 1, Hive tab 1.
ID.
Customer ID. Customer name. Customer ID, what type? What data type? Integer. Customer name, what data type?
String.
String.
Where
String. In Hive, we say intent string, right?
okay. Balance.
Int. So here, okay, table Hive tab 1. Now integration, right? What is that? Stored by. Yes, everyone try to say for your practice. Stored by. Yes. Everyone.
R dot
org
Apache
dot
Apache dot
within this Apache, within this Hadoop,
Hive Hbase
within this Hive dot Hbase dot
Storage.
base storage handling.
H capital Hbase storage
HBase
handler storage handler Hbase storage
handler.
handler. Yes, see that H should be capital, storage S should be capital. With Saturday properties.
Array properties.
Saturday properties.
Open bracket. Hbase. Single double quotes.
See that Hbase dot
Columns dot mappings.
Hbase dot columns dot
Mappings.
mapping, right? Yes.
Close the
Browser
Colon
equal
equal
to the first
equal to
the
key.
customer ID will be taken
Key.
as
Key.
CD properties
colon key.
key
Yes, colon key, comma, yes.
Comma.
Y
X.
X or any name you can give as a customer column family name as C name.
Column.
X
Comma.
as balance. Up to it's fine. First one is Hive table creation. Second was integrated with Hbase. Third one mapping the columns of Hive Hbase. And last one more property we need to say. Table properties, right? TBL properties means table properties. Table properties, what I should give, right?
HBase tab 1.
Hbase dot table dot name. Hbase dot table dot name. Hbase dot table dot name. What is the Hbase table name you want? I doesn't want with the same name. Same like Hbase tab 1 I want. Hbase tab 1 I want. Something went wrong. Where wrong means double quote is not closed.
so
Double quote.
this table creation is in Hive. So can we
Yes.
create the table in Hbase and then replicate in the Hive?
org.apache.hadoop.hive.hbase. Hbase it is fine. With Saturday properties. With Saturday properties, Hbase dot columns dot mapping. Here
Yeah, no.
double
Double
quote
quotes.
opened, but it is not closed there. Close the double quotes there, right? TBL properties. While integration, right? Integration, Hive and Hbase integration. This everything you should write in Hive only. This integration steps. not in the Hbase.
Oh, okay.
Hbase.table.name, Hbase tab 1, right? Failed. We cannot find the class. Hadoop org.apache.hadoop.hive.hbase.hbase storage handler. Hadoop.hive.hbase.hbase HB also capital, right? Hbase. In Hbase, yes, H capital, B also capital. Mhm.
Yeah. Hbase storage handler. H.
HB also capital. Table properties, hbase.table.name, hbase tab 1, right? Now we can check. Select star from, check, you can say in select star from. HV tab 1, there is no data, right? Okay. Now we just control L, say list. List, if you say, what is it? Hbase tab 1. Can you see Hbase tab 1? Now say scan Hbase tab 1.
Put.
Now say put. So here put Hbase tab 1, right? 101 X of customer name, C name, Ajay. X of balance, DAL balance, right? Yes. Scan Hbase tab 1, you can see this. Go and check in Hive. Yes. Go and check in Hive, right?
Vijay, no need to run any job, nothing. Just it will be automatically synced up.
Which one? No need. Select star from
When
HV.
you
No need.
and you have okay.
Select star from HV tab 1, right? Yes. ID name. Yes. Now I want this with a single column family, that's fine. If I want a multiple column families, then with the multiple column families. Okay, for example, uh, create table Hive Hbase tab Hive Hbase tab 2, right? Yes. Create table Hive Hbase tab 2. I'm creating a table. Okay, Hive Hbase tab 2 or tab 3, I'm saying. Whenever you're saying create Hive Hbase tab 3, here ID I'm taking, name I'm taking, salary I'm taking, sex, string type, department number, integer type, department name, string type, yes. Department name, string type, yes. Location also of string type. Understand here. Total records I'm taking, employee related, department related. All the columns I've taken. Stored by org.apache.hadoop.hive. You can use up arrows, right? For the previously used commands or typed commands. Hbase storage handler, right? With certain properties. With hbase.columns.mapping. Okay. First column will be taken as Roki. Next, E of name. E of name, E employee, E of name, E of sal, E of sex. Next, what are the employee related? E of department number, E of department number, D of D name, comma D of location, D of D name, D of location, right? Don't give this. Now you want the Hbase table also with the same name only. The same name only. I'm not giving the TBL properties. Okay, now check this with the same name in Hive and Hbase. Table gets created and also column family E is there, column family D is there. So let's start from Hive Hbase, tab 3, yes, empty. Now go to this Hbase, right? Say list Hive Hbase tab 3 you got. No. Totally how many columns? 5 employee, 2 department. Totally 7 columns, right? How many put commands required?
7.
7 put commands required, right?
Sir, is there a way we can describe the table in Hbase? Like suppose I want to see all the columns or
Describe
like we okay. Describe the table name.
Hive Hbase tab 1. So what is that? Table Hive Hbase table 1. Okay. Table Hive Hbase tab 1 is enabled. Column
Okay.
families description, right?
Right.
Column families, yes. Row versions.
Think we have to
Versions in memory, keep deleted box. Whatever, not versions blocks us. Okay. Hive Hbase tab 1 has got only one. Now check this hive Hbase tab 3 you say. Hive Hbase tab, describe it. Yes. Column families description. D is there, E is there. One column family with the name D, one column family with the name E.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
How we can set this property like TTL as well as the data block encoding? So these are by default, or we need to set this one, or these are changeable?
By default. Okay. Now, so it's totally 7 put commands required, right? Put have it, not this one. Have Hbase tab 3. 101 E of name Ajay. Next 101 E of Sal 30,000. Sex
Of D name.
male E of department number. Give the value department number 11. Now say D of
Department name.
department name. Marketing department MRKT. D of location. Location Pune. Yes, understood, right? Yeah.
Sir, you created this table in Hbase only, right? And then you are inserting the data in from Hbase. But can we like Hive from Hive we can only select, right? We cannot insert the data.
I'll come back to Hive, right? Later
Okay.
I'll show you what you can do using Hive.
Okay.
Select, okay, not select. Scan
USD.
SCAN, right? Scan, right? You got this data, right? And check in Hive also. Select star from Hive Hbase tab 3. You got right? Yes, in this way, right? Okay, fine. Just 1 second. Yes. Now you have seen, right? With 2 column families, we can add. Can we add, for example, in Hive, okay, can you in Hive, your fixed number of columns. In Hive, fixed is being mute. Uma Maheshwar, being mute. So in Hive, we have got fixed columns, like 7 columns you got. But in Hbase, not like that, right? You can keep on adding new columns. In Hbase, okay, you can add any number of new columns. If you are adding any new columns in Hbase, they won't be reflected in the Hive. They won't be reflected in the Hive. In Hbase, okay, it will be there. But now, if you go and check, if you add some columns here, yes. D of address. Amirpet. Address. You can check it here. In Hive Hbase tab, you can see that address. See the first one. Go and check in the Hive. You won't see that. So which are the columns which you are integrated here? Clearly you are specified here, right? But in Hbase, as it is schema-less, can keep on adding any number of columns, right?
So in
Yes.
Hive, we don't see the column name when we select a star from table name.
So let's start from table name. We got this data, right?
Yeah, but column name are not showing, right?
Column names you want means we need to set a property.
Okay.
What is that? Set hive dot CLI dot like print dot schema equal to true. Hive set hive dot CLI dot print dot hive dot CLI dot print dot schema equal to true. If you want to, we have a property, right? 1 second. We want to set hive dot CLI dot print dot header equal to true, not schema. Header equal to true. What is that? Set hive dot CLI dot print dot header. Header equal to true. Let's start from hive Hbase tab 3. Now, see that how you will get the column. What is 101? Hive Hbase tab 3 ID is this one. Hive Hbase tab 3 name you will get. Hive Hbase tab 3 salary you will get. Hive Hbase tab 3 this is sex. Hive Hbase tab 3 department number, department name, and location. In this way you will get. Table name dot column name, table name dot column name, table name dot column name you will get in this way. Okay. Now understood that everyone? Hive Hbase integration now you understood, but you cannot use this put command for inserting, right? Just before we have used 7 times put command for just one record, 7 put commands required. But instead of that, what you do? Okay. MySQL plus sqoop hive Hbase. From MySQL, bring data using sqoop and place it in this hive Hbase integrated table. At a time, you can no need to use. For example, if you have 10 records, if you are bringing, if you have got 5 columns, 50 put commands you need to use. Instead of that, with a single import statement using sqoop, you can bring data from MySQL to hive Hbase integrated table.
Sir, one question.
Yes.
How we can, if we are creating table into hive, how it's going to be? Can we see in a HBase also?
That's
Why?
what we have showed you, right? In Hive, if you are creating Hbase also, it is able to see.
Can you show again?
In Hive, in the first example, what we have seen, whenever I created the first table, Hive Hbase tab 1 in Hive I have created. This table I created, immediately go and check in Hbase, it is available. I didn't create in Hbase.
Okay.
In Hbase, I didn't create it. Can you see Hive Hbase tab 1 in Hbase? I didn't create it, but I inserted here directly. Insert command I used directly. In Hive, if you are creating in Hbase also with that name, with the same name you want or with different name you want. With same name you want or different name you want, right? Yes, you can. Now I'll open MySQL, right? Control Shift T. Control Shift T, right? MySQL -u Hadoop -p password Hadoop. Enter. Show databases. Show databases by default. Yes, show databases. Scoop DB1 I'll use. Use Scoop DB1. Scoop DB1, right? Show tables. Show tables. EMP1 is there with primary key. Describe EMP1. Describe EMP1. With the primary key applied on EID, right? Select star from. Select star from EMP1. So you can see this data, right? You're able to see this data. Yes.
So you are using these command in the RDBMS database, right?
So let's start from just I'm sure checking any tables available to import. So EMP1 table available with primary key. Now what I'm doing, this data, this 10 records with 5 columns at a time, you just dump it into Hbase table. There you will see 50 rows. There you will see 50, 10 into 5. Now first create Hive Hbase integrated table first. First create Hive Hbase integrated table, right? Okay. Hive here. Hive Hbase. Hive Hbase EMP1. Hive Hbase EMP1 ID. So with that, what are the names? You see that EID, use the same names. Use this EID, name, salary, sex, department number. Try to use the same column names. EID, name, sal, sex, department number. Yes, try to use the same column names like MySQL. What EID, name, salary, sex, department number. Stored by Saturday properties. Saturday properties hbase.columns.mapping key E of ename, E of ename, E of sal, E of sex, E of department number, right? Remaining not required. In Hbase also, do you want with the same column or different column? So I want with a different column name. I want with a different column with different table name, right? TBL properties. TBL properties hbase.table.name. Hbase EMP1 I want. Hbase EMP1 I want. Hive Hbase EMP1 in this, but in the case of Hbase EMP1 has to be created.
Can we change the name also? Name of the column here also.
Name of the
column also.
What column? Which column you want name you want to change?
Like here it's e name. Can we give other name also? It will map. In place of e name, I will give employee name. Like it will work or not?
So no. Try to give in MySQL what is the column name. Try to give the same column names. Try to give the same column names. While creating Hive table, try to give the same column names. Okay, given same column names given, the same number of columns, the same number of columns, the same name of the column you need to use, right? Now go and check in this, say, select start from Hive Hbase, EMP1. No data in that. Now go to, I will disable this. Okay, select start from Hbase EMP1, right? Yes. Now go and check here. Here list. Can you see Hbase EMP1? Hbase EMP1 you can see. Now in MySQL this EMP1, right? Using sqoop, try to perform the sqoop. Next one more terminal. Control Shift T, one more terminal open for sqoop. Now say sqoop import, right? Everyone try to say the import operation. Yes, for your practice.
Sqoop import
space slash
connect
hyphen
connection
JDBC colon
localhost
MySQL JDBC colon MySQL colon / localhost
database name.
What is that? Sqoop
DBT.
DB1, I think, right? Check it. Sqoop DB1 only in MySQL.
So column name can be different, but data type should be same, right?
Which one?
MySQL versus Hive table that you created. So the column name can be anything, but the data type should match, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Try to give the same number of columns. How many columns are there? The same number of columns.
Right. But the name can be anything, right?
Name also try to give the same name only.
Okay. But sometimes what happens, like we
So try
get the
to check.
data from different.
I didn't check, but once try to check whether you are getting or not.
Okay.
I didn't check.
Okay.
Column names and same number of columns, same name of the column, same data types, so that you are bringing the same data right into this Hive.
Yeah.
Whenever you are bringing the same data into Hive with the same name, same data type, same number of columns, right? Okay. Localhost sqoop db1, right? Yes. Say slash. I don't think it will work. Same column names you need to give. It will
Okay.
ask the names are differing. It will say error you will get.
We'll check it, sir.
We'll check it, right? The name in that database and if the name in this is not matching, some error you get. Let's check
Yeah.
it. Okay, hyphen username, right? Hyphen username. All right. Username is Hadoop space slash. So, while forwarding the notes, check that username sometimes have given root that change it into Hadoop in the notes.
Okay.
Hyphen password. Password Hadoop, right? Username Hadoop, password Hadoop, right? Next hyphen which table? EMP one table. It has hyphen M1
M1.
again hyphen Hbase table hyphen Hbase hyphen table Hbase table, right? What is that? Hbase EMP1.
But the table that we created in Hive, right? So it should be Hive table, right? You are mentioning here Hbase table.
Okay, sorry. Here, what is that? What is the Hive integrated table name? Hive integrated table name, Hive Hbase EMP1. We need to give Hive Hbase
We have
integrated
given
table.
different name. Hbase.
Same name, right? Hive Hbase.
Different.
Hive Hbase EMP1.
Table property we have given.
Hive Hbase. But in Hbase, you will get with this name, right? Hive Hbase EMP1.
Also, sir, here like why we are not giving this command starting with H like Hive table? Why we are giving Hbase table and then
Extra?
giving Hive table name? The last command, it is starting with Hbase table.
No, there is no property given for Hive. So you mean to say why you are not giving for Hive table, right? That's Hive Hbase integrated table, right? Hive hyphen Hbase table we give. But the table Hbase table is integrated with Hive. Okay. And here we need to give that hyphen column family. Column family, right? What is a column family? Yes. Column family E.
We need to give Hive table name or Hbase table name.
Hyphen column family E, right? Yes. Enter. So yes. Now scope import operation in that MR job, mapper job is going to get executed, right? You are importing a database table into Hive Hbase integrated table with one column family. If two column family means, if you want a two column families,
2 times you have to do it. 2 times.
2 times, right? We need to perform the operation for 2 times. Column family A and column family D. Same like yesterday what we discussed, right? First go and check in Hive integrated table. Hive table, right? Go and check.
So suppose if we don't integrate the Hive table with Hbase, then here we will have to mention the Hive, right? Or
Something went wrong here.
Yeah,
Hbase.
table names, Hbase table we need to provide, right?
Hadoop Hbase client retries exhausted.
table not found, it says like.
We have added
I think
table
either
property.
table name is not wrong.
Yeah,
Correct.
not correct here.
Table name is not correct.
Yes.
I think because it's saying table not found.
I mean, you have added table property to different name in Hbase.
Here Hive, see this exception, failed transactions. Table Hive Hbase EMP1 was not found. Hive Hbase EMP1 was not found.
I mean, table name Hbase EMP1.
Yes, we need to give that Hbase table name only, right? Yes. Sorry. During import job fail, right? Yes, control L. So here up arrow you can use. Here column family key, Hbase table is, what is the table name we have given in Hbase EMP1 we need to give. Yes. If data is coming into Hbase, right? First data is coming into Hbase means data will come to Hive also, right? Hello. Previously using
Yes,
put
sir.
command, you got data into Hbase table using put command. Means go and check in Hive also will get data, right?
Yes.
Now I'm bringing data into Hbase means already Hbase got integrated with Hive and Hive also will get data, right?
Yes.
So here try to bring data into Hbase table. What is that? Hbase EMP1.
So in that case, this one also is possible. We can bring data into Hive. Then it is also HBase will get the data. Vice
You bring
versa.
a table using okay. That is again in Hive means again it will data goes to HDFS. Through Hive means again data goes to HDFS. That path we need to specify.
So sir, if we don't have integration, the data will be stored in HDFS. If we have integration, then data will not store in HDFS. This is what you mean, or
Yeah, Hbase table you can give. You are bringing data to Hbase here because Hive backend is Hbase only, right here.
right?
Hive
So
backend is Hbase, so we need to bring data to Hbase. And whenever you make Hive query, that Hive goes to Hbase and fetches the data. So Hbase table, Hbase EMP1 only.
we will not see the HDFS directory created with the same table name, right?
Yes, no, you won't see.
Okay.
Hbase EMP1 you say hyphen column. Now it works. Now next observe this next example. Meanwhile, let it go. Let that input statement. This one you can try it out. Importing data from MySQL to Hbase with the 2 column families. From MySQL, importing EMP details to E column family and DBT details to D column family. Yesterday we have discussed that. Same thing, you can use it here also. So EMP DEPT table, yesterday we have created EMP DEPT table. We performed join operation and we created EMP DEPT table in MySQL. Database level, we performed join operations and we created table. This first 5 belongs to EMP, last 2 belongs to DEPT. We perform join, we will get 7 columns. After getting this with the 7 columns, with the same column names, create a table in Hive, integrate with Hbase, and also with a different Hbase table name, yes, Hbase EMP DEPT1. Now first, in Hive also in Hbase, you can see in sqoop import, while performing the sqoop import, first bring the column family related details first. Here compulsory hyphen columns, we need to give only that EMP details only. EMP details only. As it has got primary key, no need to specify the row key for it. Next, give one more input, column family D also. You can see this data, right? Now you can see, but here in the Hive, in the Hive, you will get only the first 5 columns. Next, like department name and location, you will get nulls because still the import is not done for the column family D, right? So in Hive, you will see null values. But in Hbase, you will see all the values, but you won't see column family D. Now perform one more import, column family D, only this department name and location. Compulsory the ID primary key column should be repeated here. Now go and check in the Hive. Previously you will see nulls. Now you won't see any null values there. Select star from that, you will get the data. Yes. Now come back to our operation, right? So sqoop import successful. Retrieve 10 records. Go and check in Hive first. No, go and check in Hbase first. Scan.
Can we check first in the Hive?
Yes, check it in Hive, not a problem. Hive, you can check it, right? Hive Hbase CMP1. You can see the data, right? How many? You will see those 10 records you will see. 10 records as it is EID, name, salary, sex, department number from the SQL table. Now going check in Hbase, you will see like 50 rows you will see. Hbase EMP1. Yes. You can see this, right? Okay. And try to perform with 2 column families also, 2 imports required. I'll forward you the notes, you can just check for it. Modifying Hbase table. Generally in Hive, we cannot perform update and delete operations. In Hive, we cannot perform update and delete operations, but in Hbase, we can perform. Try to perform update operation. Any valid SQL queries are valid in Hive. Go to Hive and perform update operation. This Blake salary is 20,000. Make it 27,000. You try to say update. Update. Hive Hbase EMP1. Update Hive Hbase EMP1. Set salary equal to the current salary, add 7,000. Attempt to update or delete using transaction manager does not support these operations. You cannot perform update or delete, it is saying clearly, right? But through Hbase you can do. That will be reflected in Hive also. Delete, okay. When you modify the same modifications applied in Hive also. Giving 5,000 hike to the employee with ID, updating salary from 40,000 to 45,000, right? You know, if you update using Hbase, if you are trying to update. How to update?
Output.
104 is there. His salary is what? 40,000. Make it 45,000, right? You try to say, put Hbase EMP1. Hbase EMP1 104. 104. What you want to modify? Column family E of sal. Make it as 45,000. Yes. Got reflected, right? 45,000. Not this one. Scan HEMP1. Now can you see? Yes. 45,000 here. Go and check in Hive. Previously it was 40. Now again you say that. 45,000 you got. You cannot do this in Hive as update operation is not supported. You do in Hbase, it will be reflected in Hive also.
But delete, we cannot perform delete also in Hive.
In Hive, delete also not possible.
Okay.
So only this Hive table we can use for data storage.
Hive, any SQL operations it support except update and delete.
But if you want to delete the table data, then what we do in Hive?
If you want to remove the table data.
Delete any record, any particular record, and hold table data, then what we do?
No, here directly in Hbase you should do.
Okay. So whole table data we cannot remove.
No.
Okay. But I remember that you
In
told
Hive,
that
in Hive, okay, update deleting means okay, dropping the table is possible. Dropping the
right.
entire table is possible.
Yeah. So once we drop the table, automatically
Delete command you cannot use, but drop command it works.
right. Okay. Automatically the file will be deleted from HDFS. That is what I remember once you told.
Yes. So delete command won't work, but drop command still works. Whenever you drop internal table, drop external table. If you drop internal table, everything will be gone. If you drop external table, only the table will be gone. Still
So
data
only
available.
for this advantage, update and delete, we integrate Hive with Hbase, right? Any other advantage do we have, like why we do integrate Hive with Hbase?
So generally, we cannot perform OLTP operations using Hive.
Okay.
If you both are integrated, you can perform OLTP operations also. Online application, online processing, online, right? This kind. And in the case of Hbase, it can perform that online processing. Yes. Now, now one observe here. Okay, next. And Hive also it is updated. Hbase to LFS. Hbase to LFS. Moving data from Hbase table to LFS. We can't move the data directly from Hbase to LFS. In the middle, we need to have Hive for it. Hbase Hive integration table to LFS. Hbase and Hive has to be integrated to LFS. Already we created Hive Hbase integrated table, right? Already data is available in that. Already data, yes. In Hive, we have got insert overwrite command. In Hive, if you want to insert a data from one table to another table or from a file, insert overwrite local directory, my local one. Hive tab one table is there. I created a new table. In that data also there. Data also available. But I created one more table, Hive tab 2. How to create a table? Create a Hive tab 2. You know, in SQL, how to create one table from another table?
Select
Create a table Hive
insert.
tab, like you know, create Hive tab 2 table like Hive tab 1. Only the table structure gets created, data won't be inserted, right? Create in SQL, created a table like another table. Create Hive tab 2 like Hive tab 1. But table only created, data won't be there. But if I want to insert Hive tab 1 data into Hive tab 2, what is the command? Insert overwrite table Hive tab 2. You want to insert into this Hive tab 2. Already data is there, overwrite. If otherwise insert overwrite table Hive tab 2. Yes. Select everything from Hive tab 1. Understand this. Select entire data from Hive tab 1 and insert into this Hive tab 2. This is the command, right? Insert into this Hive tab 2. What you want to insert, select everything from Hive tab. This table to table copy. But insert, I doesn't want to insert into this Hive table. I doesn't want to insert into the Hive table. I want to insert into LFS. I want to insert into LFS. Same thing. Insert overwrite, not table. Local directory. Say local directory. The directory name. And what you want to insert into that, this Hive data. The same thing I'm doing here, right? Let's try to understand here. Insert overwrite into local directory means local means LFS. What is the directory name? With this name, a directory will be created in the LFS. With this name. See, previously, instead of this, I said insert overwrite table, the new table name. But instead of table, into local directory, LFS directory with this name. What you want to insert into this? Whatever is there in the Hive Hbase integrated table, everything you import it. Here, my local one directory will be created automatically and we get a file with 6 zeros underscore 0. Whenever in Hive, whenever we perform insert overwrite, we will get a file. This is the directory created in LFS. But inside this directory, there will be a file with the default name 6 zeros underscore 0. Okay, now go and check.
So this there will be a file created, right? Text file or something.
Try to say the command. Insert. Everyone, try to say the command. Insert.
Overwrite. H tab 1.
Insert.
Start overwrite.
Insert overwrite into local directory. create a directory with the name my local one. If you want to continue, otherwise say select a star from. What is our Hive Hbase integrated table name? Hive Hbase EMP1. Now check it. And then whenever you perform insert override, MapReduce or execute, and you can go and check a local directory will be created. In that local directory, this data will be inserted, right? Let's check this.
Vijay, just in case, right, between Hbase to Hive, for example, if I'm inserting one entry and subsequent days I wanted to only check if the updates are coming, if there is an update, only update then. So is there an option that we can set the constraints in Hive?
You want to set some what you
Constraint. Say for example, my name, right? So my name, okay, and if currently I'm working with company A, tomorrow if I change my company to B, right? The Hive should capture only company B, not A. Will there be an option or?
No.
Okay. So that means only inserts is possible between Hbase to Hive, no updates.
From Hbase to Hive, updates also will be copied. Just now I showed here in Hbase, I did one operation. Just now I showed employee salary I modified to 45,000 in Hbase. 40,000 it was, I modified to 45. In Hive also it was reflected. Right?
So that is happening in Hbase, correct?
In Hbase, if you are modifying, in Hive also that modification is reflected.
But not like from Hbase to Hive, this thing can happen.
From Hbase, whatever your modifications, deleting, updating, inserting, anything you do in Hbase, right? That will be reflected in Hive.
Okay.
So now it's completed, right? What was done here? Okay, now go and check my local one. Hbase interaction with LFS, local file system. But here Hbase to Hive integrated. This is the integrated table. Now a local directory is created. In that you will get a file name with 60_0. In that you can see the data of this whatever it's available. Go and check in the first folder for HDFS or LFS, right? Check it LF my local one. Check it 60_0 cat my local one. Within that my local one 6 zeros 1 2 3 4 5 6 _0. Yes. Okay, 1 second. Default delimiter in Hive is diamond. Default delimiter. See this employee ID 101, employee name, Miller, salary, sex, department number, 10 records you can see. Default delimiter in if you are not specifying any delimiter in the Hive table, by default you will get diamond delimiter between the fields. This is diamond delimiter. Comma delimiter, space delimiter, diamond delimiter, right?
So what is the file type it created like here? This
file
zero.
is by default this one. In Hive, whenever you perform any insert operation, insert overwrite operation, every time it will create a file with this name only. In the Hive, whenever you perform insert operation, a file will be created by default with this name only. And that directory name with whatever name you have given. Okay. Yes.
Can you do, sir, file, give command file space and that dot dot 00, this one. Just type file.
Hmm?
Can you type one command like file space and then
File space.
give that 00, just paste it.
6 zeros
Dot
under.
slash my local d00. Copy that in front of cat, sir.
You can
Same
directly
cat,
give that command.
same
That
cat
R,
command with the file.
Okay, this one.
yeah, right. Just file space and this.
Now, what you are trying to do? File paste.
Okay. Just trying to know the file type, what file type it needed.
No, text normal file only, right?
Okay.
Normal file only, but this not. Don't think it is some compressed file like that. Instead of comma delimiter, you got diamond delimiter. That's it. Instead of comma delimited, you got diamond delimiter. That is.
It's not a CSV file, sir.
No. It's not. Don't think it's a compressed file. You're not able to see it properly. Actually, while creating Hive table, we need to specify the delimiter. While creating the Hive table, we need to specify the delimiter. What delimiter? If you're not specifying the delimiter, we'll take this is diamond delimiter, we say. Row format delimited fields terminated by. You're not using that, you will get this, right? So, what is that? Insert into, okay, this is fine. Now, next is Hbase to HDFS. Hbase to HDFS also same thing. Previously, insert overwrite local directory we have said. Now, no, don't say the word local. If you say directory, by default, HDFS directory it will take. Same command in Hive. Control L. Insert overwrite. Remove that word local. Hbase interaction with the HDFS. Insert overwrite directly the Hbase data, Hbase table data, whatever is there, bring it into HDFS means Hbase data, how you are bringing into local, just now we discussed, right? Hbase table again data, if you want to bring it into HDFS with directory. My HDFS one. And what is that table name? Select star from Hive Hbase CMP1, right? Now go and check in HDFS, right? Yes. This folder will be created. This drive will be created. Yes. Within that, you will see 60_0. Okay. Now it's finished. Now go and check in HDFS, right? What is that? You have closed that HDFS command. Control Shift T. H. Hadoop FS. Hadoop FS -ls / Hadoop FS -ls / HDFS 1. What is the name we have given?
My HDFS one.
My HDFS 1, right? Yes. My HDFS 1. Okay. Now check it. Cat HDFS 1 / 1 2 3 4 5 6 _0. As we didn't specify while creating Hive table, we didn't specify the separator or delimiter. You won't get comma delimited between that diamond delimiter you will get. So compulsorily while creating a Hive table, we need to specify the what delimiter you want to. So here you got the data with this. Okay, now check this. Hbase to HDF space to LFS. Be in mute, right, Ravinder?
Sorry.
Now Hbase to Hive, just now we discussed, right? Exporting data from Hbase to database using sqoop. Exporting data from Hbase to database using sqoop. From directly from Hbase to sqoop, not possible. Moving data from Hbase table to, we can't move directly from Hbase. In the middle, Hive integration table has to be there. So from Hbase to Hive, from Hive to Hbase, Hive to HDFS, from HDFS to database. Up to here we did this first 3 steps finished. Hello?
Yes, sir.
This first 3 steps finished. Now we need to do directly this one. Because already we created a Hbase Hive integrated table completed. We already integrated. From that, just now my HDFS 1, you brought the data into the HDFS, right? You brought the data into HDFS 1, right? From
Yes,
there,
sir.
from there you need to bring to database. So Hive Hbase integration table you create, inserting data, right? Through put command you insert. Already I'm showing the process. Already what we done. Copying Hive table data to HDFS directory into my HDFS2. You brought the data. Yes. After that, create a table in MySQL. You want to take the data to MySQL, right? Create table. Okay. With what about the column names, right? What is the column names we are given in the Hive? With those column names only, right? Here, Hive Hbase integrated table. You are given CID, customer name, balance. Yes. ID name, customer ID name, balance, right? So this is they give the column names and the data types. You won't see data there, right? Sqoop export operation. Someone said some any query you got?
Yeah, Vijay. So Vijay, currently, whatever, the file which you copied, right, which is in Hadoop or in my local, like how we have in Texia, right? We can directly, like in a window based, we can take the data, file to directly to our local. Is there a way that we can take the file to our local and we can view the file like in a Windows?
No, I didn't get you.
this file, right? Whatever we have created, the hive table extract, right? Which is in 000 6 zeros underscore 0, right?
Okay.
So that file, it's still in
It's a normal text file.
HTTPS.
It's a normal text file, right?
No, that's fine. So this normal text file, if I want to take it to my local machine, is there a command that I can directly take it to my local?
Actually, what you need to do, you need to share the folder from Ubuntu machine to the host machine. Then you put the folder, and everything will be accessible in that virtual machine to your local. So you can check into the Google. You will get this one.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Mm. So now what is that? Your interaction with Hbase with MySQL, right? Exporting the data, right? Where is this? Exporting data from Hbase to sqoop, Hbase to database using sqoop. Yes. So for that, directly not possible. First, Hbase Hive table should be integrated. From that, bring the data to HDFS. From that, bring the data to database. So we use export here. Sqoop export should be used here. Not import won't work. Sqoop export. From where? From which export directory name we should give. The HDFS directory, the name. Input fields terminated by. Okay. Now check this, right? We have created Hive Hbase integrated table. Not this one. Hive Hbase integration table is there. Select start from Hive Hbase integrated table is there. You got some data in it. So both Hbase and Hive is integrated here. Now from here, I want to bring, you brought data to HDFS. Just now we have created, right? What is the command we have used? Insert overwrite directory, HDFS1, select everything from Hbase EMP1. Means you have inserted into this, a directory will be created automatically in HDFS. And next we have performed select everything from this. So go and check in HDFS, directory is created, and the file is created. Means from where you got this data from? Hello? From where you got this data from?
Right.
From
Hadoop.
Hbase. From Hbase you got. Into Hive you got. From Hbase to Hive, Hive to HDFS now. Hive Hbase integrated table, right? From there you got into HDFS. Now take this data from this HDFS2. Take this data from HDFS2 database, MySQL database. So just check this, right? What are the column names? What are the column names you need to provide? EID, ename. Okay, these are the column names, right? EID, ename, salary, sex, department number. ID, name, salary. I'll try to create with different, same number of columns I'll create, but names I'll give it different now. Hello. Now I'll give ID, you will give, name I'll give, salary, sex, department name in MySQL. Create table, right. Create a table. EMP9 ID integer name varchar of 10 salary int varchar of 1 table created, right. Select start from EMP9. Select stop from EMP9. Nothing is there in that. Now using sqoop, try to perform that sqoop export operation, exporting data from HDFS to database. What is that sqoop export? We need to say instead of that -- connect. Yes, try to say everyone. JDBC is the driver. MySQL is the database.
Less localhost.
Localhost slash sqoop db1 space slash username Hadoop password Hadoop table. Which table? EMP9, right? What is the table in MySQL? In MySQL, what is the table we need to export? Hyphen export directory. Export -dir. Export directory name. What is that export directory name? My HDFS 1 in that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros underscore 0. And here one more thing. Here in this file 6 zeros underscore 0 file, the delimiter is a diamond delimiter. So we need to specify it. Input fields. In this input fields means the columns, input columns, right? Terminated input fields terminated by diamond means /001. Yes, data is going to be exported right into this MySQL table. Exporting, how we are performing export operation, right? Yes.
So for row termination, it will automatically take it, or we need to specify for row also.
For which one?
Suppose the second or third row, if you want to see in the next line, then you have to specify something.
No,
or
only that separator or delimiter only we need to specify.
Okay, that is 001 you mentioned, right?
The 001. See, if you want comma means comma you need to use. Means
Okay.
by default in that it is diamond, so diamond only we need to specify.
Okay.
Diamond means, see, /t we will use, space you will use, comma will be used, /001 means diamond delimiter right, remember? So Hbase integration with LFS, with HDFS, and with Hive, and with database. From data directly, it's not possible. Compulsory Hive integration is required if you want to bring data from that. Yes.
Hello.
Okay. Now go and check in MySQL, right? Previously it was empty, right? So let's start from EMP9. You got this data. From where you got this data? From Hbase, from Hive Hbase integration to HDFS, from HDFS to MySQL. Okay.
How it is mapping with EMP9, that is not mentioned in the export command, right?
Mentioned, right? See this.
Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry.
Into which table? EMP9 export directory, yes. Now, okay, that's one more example, right? Same thing. Fine. Massive updations. Massive updations of Hbase table. Put command used for insertion and updation in Hbase. But using put, we can update only one record. But we cannot update multiple or bulk records. But we cannot update multiple or bulk records. So to overcome that, we perform massive updation in Hive as shown below, right? Massive updation in Hive as shown below. Yes. Now, select star from Hive Hbase integrated table. Now, very simple, right? Yes. If you got two records, or if you got some multiple records, insert overwrite. I want to insert overwrite table Hbase. Okay. Select roll number, name.
Sir, this is only possible for where we have the integration, right?
Only see here. Using put command, we can only one record we can update. But whenever you perform Hive Hbase integration, all the records here, only two records are there, 200 records also. For every student, add 10 marks. Marks plus 10. See, already this table is there. In the Hive, already this table is there, data is there. Again, I'm overwriting. If overwrite this table, which table? Hive integrated table. Okay, you want to overwrite with what? Destination is same, source also this. So you are selecting this data from this. Destination is also the same table, source also the same table. Source and destination is same table. Generally, table to table copy means from table 1 to table 2 you will copy. But here from the same table you copy and update. From which table you want to select this columns from which table? Same table. And you want to insert into which table? Into the same table. It overwrites. 87 becomes 97, 68 becomes 78. Here the marks are updated for each and every record then in Hive table. The same is also updated in Hbase table also. Yes.
So here, like in the insert and select table name should be same, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Here both the source and destination tables are same. So overwriting happens. Here the Hive table backend is Hbase, but not Hdef. So overwriting happens. So here, yes. 97. Observe the updation in Hbase also. If you go and check in Hbase also, the marks will be 97. You can see that value of marks 97, right? One more example. Massive updations in Hbase and Hive. Already you created Hive Hbase, inserted data in Hbase using put command or whatever you have inserted. You got data. In Hive also you can see the data. Now, if you want to update, I want to add 10%. Add 10% salary as a hike to each and every employee. See, already we did this, right? This Hbase is there. In Hbase, 10 employees are there. For each and every employee, add 10% salary as hike. How many put commands required? How many put commands? 10 put commands required for this. If 100 are there, 100 put commands. But with a single put command, updating all the 100 employees. Massive updations, right? Yes, massive updations. Control C.
What about, sir, a specific, like we have 10 out of 10 record, we want to update 5 records based on some condition.
Yes, we can do that in where conditions can be used.
Okay, in the select statement, we have to put the where condition.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So here, what is the table name? So this is that 10 records are there. This 10 records in Hive, there is a command insert overwrite command is there. If already there is no data, insert. If already data there, overwrite it. With what you want to overwrite, you can just provide it next. Okay. Select star from Hive Hbase EMP1, right? Let's start from Hive Hbase EMP1. Okay. Now I want to increment, try to say the command insert. Everyone try to say the command insert overwrite, insert overwrite. Insert overwrite which table? Hive Hbase EMP1. Select. What you want to insert overwrite? This Hive Hbase EMP1 you want to overwrite with what? Select EID, ename, salary plus what is that? Salary into 0.10, right? 10 by 100. 10 by 100 means 0.10. Okay. Is okay. So performing this Hbase CUDA operations, Hive Hbase integrations, and importing from database to Hbase, exporting from Hbase to database, and Hive Hbase integrations, right? It's these things. So yes, with this the Hbase will be completed. So yes, 1 second. See the output, right? Select star from Hive Hbase EMP1. Can you see 10,000 became 11,000, 20 became 22, 30 became 33, right? Go and check in Hbase also, right? Go and check in Hbase. Here also you can see all their salaries. See the salaries, right? What is the table name here? What is the table name? So 80 became 88,000, 90 became 99,000, it became 77,000, 70 became 70, 60 became 66,000, right? Yes. Yeah. Okay. So this is Hbase total notes. I'll forward you just within 10 minutes. I'll forward in the WhatsApp group the Hbase notes. Sqoop. I was just have given some. Those who are not done with the sqoop, right? Those who are attending sqoop classes previously, right? So and we just continuing with the sqoop class. If anyone who wants to reattend, you already attended sqoop class, can also reattend the sqoop class. 5:30 p.m. next Saturday. Sqoop class will be there. Yes. I'll forward you the link. If anyone, you can just, if you already attended, you can just ping me, right?
Sir,
The batch. And next Saturday, right? And the same at 4 p.m. there is a new PySpark going to start. So everyone try to attend it who didn't attend PySpark till now. A new PySpark batch is going to start. Try to introduction to this PySpark. 4 p.m. right? 4 to 5:30 it will be. And those who didn't attend, both you need to attend. PySpark and sqoop at 5:30, right? And who are already attending the PySpark, the class next week at 6:40 it will be, right? Okay. So,
Sir, what
and,
will be the link
and
for PySpark?
what
What
is
will
that?
be the link for PySpark?
What is the
What will be the link for PySpark?
link for PySpark? I'll post in the group, right?
Okay.
The new link you will be getting, right?
So can we join that? I missed few like classes. So can we join that PySpark class also?
Yes, yes. If you can ping me, right? Already our existing PySpark friends who want to
Okay, sir.
reattend, right? And just
Okay, sir.
ping me
Thank
for
you.
that. Okay, but everyone, introduction, that's the introductory session that day, right? So some new students also will be joining along with you people, right? Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, I did not get I don't have the access to the folder
Just
drive.
half an hour, within half an hour, you just check it, right? Or ping me once again.
Yeah, I pinged in WhatsApp.
Yes, I'll forward that to that online team, right?
Okay.
Did you call that online team?
No, sir. Can you please give their number?
To this number.
Okay. Okay, sir.
You can just ping on this. Okay, fine. Okay, so everyone try to attend PySpark. I'll forward the link. And sqoop session will be there. If anybody wants to attend the sqoop class, sqoop import export operations from sqoop to S. After the sqoop, right, I'll be starting with the hive. Yes. If anyone who want to reattend hive also can reattend that hive, right? Who didn't attend hive will be attending hive.
So the PySpark will start from 4 o'clock.
4 to 5:30 it will be.
Okay.
5:30 again sqoop will be there. 5:15 it will, it's a first day, right? It's an introductory session. Some 4 to 5, 1 hour, it will be there, right? Fine.
Today PySpark.
No, today, who are already, today there is no PySpark.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
What's going in the 230 batch, sir, in Hadoop batch? Actually, I
No.
need to join.
No. Yes, no that. This is same thing, right? Hbase only for that.
Okay. No, one batch is starting for Hadoop also. That's why I'm.
Okay. You can ping me, right? You can ping me personally. Let me know once.
Okay.
Today no PySpark.
No PySpark. Yes. Okay, fine. So I'll forward the notes. Check it within 10-15 minutes. We'll get that notes, right?